Too simple tolerating those calling for coup in Nigeria. Omokri goes tough on obedience. Reno Omokri, in his official Twitter page, monitored by SOJ worldwide, Omokri said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is too gentle to have tolerated LP members for the acts of treason against their fatherland. In expressing himself, Omokri said the LP leaders refused to call them to order, and their leaders are refusing to call them to order. Instead, they held a Thanksgiving service for the pathetically hopeless case they have at the Presidential Election Petitions Court, where their candidate is not even claiming to have won the election. One of the biggest mistakes in the Unity Party of Nigeria and the Nigerian People's Party made after Shagari's re-election was to stay silent as its members egged on the military to overthrow the democratic government, as had happened in Ghana in 1981 and almost reoccurred there in 1983. Why? Because after the coup, Shagari was placed under a comfortable house arrest, while all those politicians who encouraged the military were jailed under brutal and inhumane conditions. Some of them even got sick in prison, and when General Buhari saw that they were about to die, they were released and died at home. Fast forward to 40 years later, and in 2023, members of the Labour Party are committing almost outright treason by egging on the military to replicate what was done in Niger Republic in Nigeria, and their leaders are refusing to call them to order. Instead, they held a Thanksgiving service for the pathetically hopeless case they have at the Presidential Election Petitions Court, where their candidate is not even claiming to have won. Do you think that if they get their evil wish, Peter Obi will become president? President Tinubu is perhaps too gentle. There was a military coup in your neighborhood, and you tolerate people coming out openly on social media to call for the same in your country. When there are legitimate, democratic, and expedient ways of dealing with their ringleaders as an example to the rest, history does not repeat itself. Men repeat history. Obedience today are repeating one side of our terrible history. My prayer is that President Tinubu will not repeat the other side and be a Nero-like, hand-wringing Shagari. If President Shagari had been more assertive and less engaged in navel-gazing, Nigeria would not have gone through 16 years of extremely kleptocratic military governments that saw the naira go from 1 naira to $1 under Shagari in 1983 to 120 naira to $1 by 1983. Calling for a military coup under any guise, even if you are quote-unquote joking, is treason. Circulating fake news attributed to President George Weah of Liberia is inciting, as is actually in support of all measures to restore democracy in Nigeria. Deal decisively with anybody that dares to do so on social media, and deal even more harshly with any TV stations that allows anyone to espouse such views on air. Omokri, calm down. They are playing with tiger tail. When Asiwaju starts dealing with them, those who don't know them will pity them. This is just what one of these people are saying about this. Don't forget to leave your opinions in the comments down below as I check out what other people have to say. People calling for the sky to fall also live under the same sky. The Igbo attitude to life is, if they don't have it, no one else should. Reno, Tinubu will not call them to order. They will dribble themselves into their political grave. Those calling for coup. That is Igbo's attitude. It must ours, no other should, or else we'll destroy it. That is the origin of our country's problem. These Obedience are so stupid and senseless. If it is Atiku that is crying, we can even listen to them, not these idiots called Obedience. All of you will soon beg Tinubu. Thank God the word that calls himself Eze of Ajao is rotting in cell. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with your family and friends so that they know what is going on and they can give that